everybody to Big Braids and Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from a reservation somewhere. We're going to get started with ASM. Got a shout out going out to Mike Vision for keeping it real, taking up for the res slaying out there. I know we coming from the res, but over this way, but we coming up too over this way. So we're not getting left behind in this crypto game too. So, but yeah, thanks for looking out for the community there, man. And we're going to get it going with ASM. And we also did a recent poll on, who wants to, if it was okay. I was like, I like to get a good smoke going before the show goes. And, coming along with crypto, it's like, everything's all profit, I mean, just, because I've been rolling this for like a long time. So, and along with work, along with multiple other channels, I enjoy life, and it's nice to have a good smoke, especially after recovering from a stroke. I mean, come on now. I mean, after you face that, there's no going back. I mean, you're gonna do whatever it takes to get that stress out of your system and stuff like that. I'm older. I'm in my 40s, so I do whatever I can. I stay healthy. I do multiple shows on suicide prevention and also some other health related. I won't go into that, but yeah, I keep myself busy, and it's always I like to have a plate full of rolls. I ain't no whale or nothing, but I take care of myself. And, we do pretty well over this way on the res. So and that's why I created the show, so that we looking out for all the all the communities out there, and our communities here in the the indigenous community. A lot of people are they not really, some of them are probably looking into crypto and stuff like that, but I know they're gonna eventually they're gonna be in it too. So I'd like to be here for support for them, for all the beginners that are coming in from my community, and we'll be joining with the rest of everybody's community out there. So yeah, that's I like to be here to show everybody at least the right way and not get wrecked too bad. So but yeah, we're gonna get started with ASM, and let's get it started. Okay, looking at ASM, we did come down and check the 786 here. We did go back. We checked. It's got some freaking resistance lines coming up here or there. I mean, it did come up and test this 786. It did get rejected. It did pull back. It's going to test this 786 line at 1387. This is still on the table, but this support line at that 1408. I mean, I think that comes up quite a bit. It's just that it held on for the afternoon right there, and then it just gave way because BTC came in, and it's got some kind of weird setup going on. We'll take a look at that, but let's take a look at the continuation here. See, as far as ASM goes, it's been staying on the 786. It still hasn't broke below it. It did check the 618 here, but it's definitely going to test the 786 line and then have another push at it again. If it's not going to break through this, it is definitely more than likely going to test this 786. If it does come through, then that's when we're going to get our pullback. I'd look for numbers at 0.1227 for possible. Let's take another look at the latest scenario here. So as you can tell, it's getting some some resistance here as it's coming down a little bit further due to the the rejection and the pullback. So it is under the 786 at 1441, and it's going to check at let's see, 1359. So once it tests this 1359, it's going to possibly go back up and retest it. If it does break through this, it's going to basically probably have to crawl through these lines here, come up over the 618. Once it gets over like 0.1516, probably some possible consolidation, and then the pull up once ASM gets some FU money going. But if this doesn't hold here at the point, let's see, we got 1359 and we got 0.1346, so it's got some decent support there. So but if it does go through, I'd look for 1227, and the lowest worst scenario would be but the best scenario for me would be 0.1070 for accumulation purposes. So, uh, you know, I always say I love a sale. So if it does go down that low, accumulation is a must for me, and that's But this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. But yeah, keep an eye on those prices there. We could probably get some consolidation sideways and then back up till we figure out what BTC is doing. Oh yeah, we're gonna take a look at BTC as well. It's got a crazy setup going on. I have seen this before, and let's see. What's going on with BTC? Where are you at? Okay, so we did talk about this scenario here where it came up and basically set up this scenario for, I mean, like basically a kind of a liquidity grab and then drop back down to retest again. If it does do that, it could have some more pullback, and 52,000 would be on the table at that point. It is looks like it's got some, it's holding here at around 57,000. Could it be setting up for an awesome scenario? The one of these shots and then kaboom, like that would be the awesomest scenario ever. Like a sideways true breakout would be great. But I mean, it's just days to, I mean, it's just we're just waiting on BTC right now and figure out what's a lot of stuff going on in the world today. So keep an eye on that stuff. But as far as ASM goes, we're gonna keep looking at it, and we'll check it out tomorrow for the shows. As far as the week, Monday through Friday, we're gonna be doing we'll do a show at I'll start at 9:30, and then we're gonna go into more than likely, probably if there's any updates, if we get moving, we'll go into like the later nights, 11:30. But then during the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, we'll do the crypto and coffee in the mornings at like 7 a.m. on Saturday, and then in the evenings at about let's put it at about 9:30 in the evenings, and then Sunday we'll do the crypto coffee in the morning, and then for the evening it'll be like a break. So that's basic setup for the schedule for the week as far as this Q4 runs goes. We'll keep it going like that, and then as the big Braids trades comes through, we're gonna start looking towards stocks that we're gonna go. I mean, that my plan sets up. Like I would say, I have my own plan and stuff. So off the profits that we're rolling with. With everything that comes out of crypto, looking for, some long-term investing, short-term investing, and just looking for multiple different products. So I'm going to look that up on see what I can and can't talk about on YouTube as far as other stocks and stuff. So that's going to be interesting to find out. I'll find that out soon, but that's where we're going to gear towards and look towards, what's next after crypto. Is it going to continue? But as far as everything goes, it's good to have some place to where we're gonna put our profits at, so that way we're just not making a killing and then freaking letting it freaking go downhill. So, but yeah, this is Mr. Big Braids signing out. And remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. Keep an eye on those prices, though. We could it's getting into December, and I mean, I could accumulation's fine for me, but if we get some green rockets, then hell yeah. So but yeah, you always have a good night, and Mr. Big Braids signing out.